Which camera's looking
Hi
at
there.
us? This one seems to be going
This
right
is
to
the
my
one
stomach.
that's more, well then if you would like to come down to its level. They were expecting us to be in chairs tonight. Good evening.
Hi, I'm short.
Actually, we refer to him as Chikahiro.
Something like that.
I'm often referred to as BanzaiZAP, but you'll also hear me called Ben. And tonight we're going to be playing Aristeia. I'm just sitting in a chair because it's more comfortable. We've got our new teams tonight. I'm actually playing a character I've never played before.
Actually, you're playing certainly a combination I haven't seen you play before.
So I'm going to be using Musashi and Wild Bill as my main forward get-in-your-facers, and I've got Major Lunah as my backup ranged. I've never used Kozmo before, but I'm very interested in his gameplay, dropping smoke screens and teleporting about to help his friends. So I'm hopefully going to get some good use out of him tonight, and we'll see how he plays.
This will definitely be interesting. I've never faced Kozmo before, but in addition to that,
He looks cool.
this evening I should be playing Parvati, who is support healer, but also takes states off of characters.
Gotcha. So if I've got you dazzled, you can undazzle yourself.
Right. Now, the primary thing I'll be looking at will be your movement shenanigans, but you don't have a real states-heavy set here, I don't think.
Which is interesting because some of their extras affect stated stuff, but I don't really inflict much in the way of states.
Right. I'll also be using Murtair, who I've used before, not very well. Senor Massacre, who is basically a Spanish Deadpool with the serial numbers filed off.
Fair enough.
And Hannibal, who is support. I
enjoy Hannibal myself.
I made a big mistake. I wasn't paying attention to you. I was focusing on what I was picking, and I did really no counter picking. So this is going to be
That's okay. Again, I wasn't making my list responding to yours. I was making a list of models I wanted to play.
Yes.
So we'll see how this goes.
Okay, so are we going to be playing this way then?
Well, we'll be playing across like that.
Okay.
Standard setup.
Nobody actually wants to see us, right? No?
Exactly.
Right,
We're focused on the game.
Focusing on the board.
So I guess we'll place ourselves around our corresponding
So
groups.
we're going to do that. We're going to be doing the standard assault scenario. This is the one that is introduced in the How to Play Aristeia, and it's the first scenario found in the manual towards the back. Now, I like this one primarily because the main focus really is on scoring points. If you are very focused on eliminating the other team, while that can help, it also can be a distraction.
Yes. I have to worry about being too aggressive in that matter myself. Remember, there's an objective more than just shooting people.
Right. So this will be a lot of fun. So first thing we're going to do actually is we're going to tally up our initiative scores. So
to find out who's first underdog, and I'm at 21.
I'm at 17, so I'll be getting underdog first.
You'll be the underdog?
That doesn't actually bode well for me. This first round...
I do have a rather fast-moving group. I should have added El Gato into this. Gata would do very well in this group.
Gata would be quite good, I do agree.
So let's do it like this.
So... And we both start off with 4 cards in our hand.
So there are my guys.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be
2, 3, and 4.
Okay. What lovely cards to start with. Ooh, actually, these are pretty good cards to start with.
Okay, so we got our cards, we got our initial cards. What the heck did I get? Not what I was hoping for. That's okay, not bad.
Like many of these games,
reasonable.
certain cards to start with can be very advantageous.
Right, the MOBA roots certainly come out here. So we're going to start with our first character. Slot number 1, it's going to be...
Musashi from my side.
Okay, so would you like to go first or second, sir?
I'm actually going to go second. I'd like to see where your big guy goes.
So now Murtair is more of a striker. So
that's why I'd like to have him finished with his turn fairly early.
How rude. Okay, so we're going to start off. He moves 5 for 2 energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good movement.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you can get into a very strong position to start.
I'm getting in right there. I am a little afraid of your range capability compared to mine.
I
I'll
do
be
have a bunch
perfectly
of good
honest.
snipers on the board this time. So I believe that's him. Okay.
That's me. That's your
So
turn.
I'm going to be activating Musashi, and during his activation, he gains 3 movement points.
Oh, I hate you.
So when I spend the 2 to move, he's actually moving a total of 8, which allows him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only going to need to move 7, so I both get onto the goal, but also can now begin some slice and dice. The other 3 energy points goes into slice and dice, also known as Kendall Sen. I would be attacking your lovely Murtair over here.
You know, that is really inhospitable for
Murtair.
you.
So I'm going to grab a red, a orange, and a blue.
Okay, so no comments from the peanut gallery, please. Okay, now
And just
Murtair.
because I've got nothing else to do, I'm going to add a yellow to this roll. I'm going to try to start this very strong if I can. Remember how I was saying how I like to play aggressive?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
Okay. So Murtair
I
as
suppose I
a
could roll. Is it, if I roll on this side, can we see the dice we roll? Are we ready? I'm going to make the roll.
okay.
That's a very strong roll. 2 blocks. I have 3 attacks in. Do I have any other bony eye? Nope. So I got 1 point in on you. You got 1 strike back on me, but I've got 1 block to block you with. And I do have 2 exclamations and a shield for the switch.
Okay, so how?
So 1 wound on Murtair.
Okay, we can do that.
And his switch is, I can poke you again.
Oh, you jerk.
Unfortunately, I don't get the extra die that I had added that time.
Okay.
But it is another attack on Murtair, so I'm going to take that.
And I don't actually want to take that much damage my first round, so I'm going to play dodge, which allows me to add a blue die.
Good defensive die.
Terrible roll, though.
2 attacks, 2 defenses.
Okay, so we
I do not get any more switches.
we even out. Okay.
Okay, and that is it for Musashi. Let's go. Very solid
Okay.
opening for Musashi.
Okay, so we're
Damaging him so that the rest of the guys can hopefully get a shot on him.
Well, the trick you've got, of course, is Murtair, as he gets injured, becomes faster. His initiative goes up.
That's why I have to try to finish him off before he can go again.
So next up will actually be Senor Massacre with initiative
I'm
5.
using
Kozmo.
the guy himself. Which means you have a clear decision whether you want to go first or not.
So I'm going to go first on this one. So we're going to go. He only moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that'll be sufficient. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but with that, now that's 4 energy spent. He's got 1 left. We are going to use. Hey, Mabrio. I can't pronounce that. It's an orange die. If I get a success, you are taunted by him. You are taunted by him.
So Musashi is taunted by
By
El Deadpool.
correct.
Okay.
Now the trick is with that is if you you have to attack him,
Right.
and if you it's a first. If you can't attack in melee, you have to use contender, which is your worst attack.
Right. So we would rather not do that.
Well, that's a problem, isn't
We'll
it?
see how it goes.
Yep.
I will now move Kozmo.
So let's.
Kozmo is actually going to use his meteoric. And he's going to book his way in to help his friends. Since he's pretty durable, I want him up there contending and contesting. So if you have 2, I have 2. So by activating his meteoric charge, he gains 5 movement points.
Wonderful.
But he then has to spend his remaining 2 to actually do his movement. But that does mean he's moving at 8. And it taps him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so I can avoid getting too bound up by Murtair. Until next turn when I set everyone on fire. Since I don't have enough juice to set you on fire this go.
Yeah, well, it happens.
That will be it for Kozmo.
Okay.
Next group. Wild Bill.
Hannibal.
Ooh, Hannibal. I'm going to have Wild Bill go because I'm going to try to shoot out Murtair. If I possibly can. Now, what are the modifiers for shooting you when you're tied up, or is there any?
There isn't, but you do need to have line of sight.
Oh yeah, as well as be within pistol range. Fortunately, 2 lets me move 4. And from here, I'm going to have 2 vectors on you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I twin pistol you.
Declare your target, please, sir.
Murtair.
Okay.
So,
Kind of rude, but
shooting you, I get a red, 2 orange, and 1 free strike. Anything else? We're not going to use these yet. I got 2 strikes to 1 of your defenses. 1 point in. Your strike versus my 1 shield. Nothing in return. Any switches? I did not get any switches. But I got another wound in on him, so we're going to keep that up, and that's going to do it for the Wild Bill. Hannibalio.
1, 2. Okay, so we're going to be taking advantage of Point Man. Your allies might add a orange to their attack rolls against enemies in your line of sight.
Okay, so we got to get in the line of sight
4.
to get Musashi in the line of sight. Yes.
So we're going there. But the trick here will be, I'm going to be using, instead of his coordinated assault, which is not that great. It's a good attack.
He's instead going to trigger somebody else to do something.
Yep, he's going to use program strategy. One of your allies may perform an action with a cost of 2 or less, except move.
So who's got a 2-point attack?
Well, gosh, I guess it's going to have to be a claw swipe from Murtair.
Murtair against Musashi, who is currently taunted.
Correct. Now, you still get to defend, of course.
Yes. And his defense is a green and a blue.
Which is excellent.
Green and a blue, and just because I will need to keep him on his feet, I'm adding another blue to this.
I don't think you really need to keep him on his feet.
Lots of blue. I am well shielded, and I actually got 1 point back in on you.
Nice.
Musashi defends himself aggressively.
Is often the case.
It's a shame triggers don't have switches don't trigger on your go.
Well, let me see.
No, it's not his main switch. It's his other switch. His main switch was the adding more damage, but I'm actually,
you should be able to.
since I had extra shields, I could convert 1 more shield into a strike.
Absolutely.
I believe I would like to do so.
Absolutely. Okay, so Murtair's down to 4. 4 wounds taken. He can only take 1 more hit. Okay, and that
was Hannibal's
That was
go.
Hannibal. So we're going to go next to our last characters,
The Major.
Parvati.
The Major will go first because I really want to see if I can finish off, what's his name? Now, what's nice is, now she still needs to get line of sight, right?
Correct. Now, because she is a sniper, her special ability lets her fire, but not have to worry about cover. So Murtair would not get the cover bonus. Likewise, if she had it, she could convert the cover bonus into an actual attack bonus.
But I'm not sure I can see around that thing. Between those two.
Well, you can see through this.
Okay.
That does not. That's
Then I'm
just an
not
obstacle.
as concerned anymore.
Right.
So we're going to spend 2 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I believe that gives me line of sight.
That is a respectful distance.
I am also within her range. So the other 3 points critical shot. A red an orange, and 1 free shot. And I'm just going to roll it that way. Wow, I think I got you. Because your 2 shields nullify these 2, but that plus her other star means 2 more points in on Murtair.
Okay, well,
Murtair.
I can't do much about that, so we're going to take him off the board.
1 strike versus my 1 shield, no damage back. And I don't believe this switches her at all. No, she has no switches on this strike.
Okay, so you're going to draw 1 card. You're also going to get a frag token.
Frag for Lunah. And
So-
I draw a card.
Now, although this is a points-based game, the reason you want to keep track of the frags is because it's there for ties.
Yes. And I like to keep them on the character, even though that's not necessarily required.
That's because you're showing off. Okay, are you done, sir?
That was Major Lunah. We are done with Major Lunah.
Okay, well, in that case, I do believe what we need to do is sigh for a moment. What I was hoping to do actually was to get Parvati to heal him, but that didn't happen.
The sniper got her shot in first.
So it looks
And
like...
admittedly, that was a really good roll for the sniper.
Mm-hmm. So right now, this is the situation I'm looking at. I could go ahead and get Parvati into the scoring zone. That would not be a problem. However, doing that would really be stupid.
And it would leave her wide open.
It would leave her wide open. I think I'm just going to get prepared for the next round.
Since you're probably going to be declaring where it goes.
Yes, that would be correct. So we're
What a
going to
nice
come
place I
over
had trouble
here.
getting to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are in range for her submachine guns.
Kozmo.
And
Wow, he's got quite a good defense. A blue, a green, and a yellow. Any other defendables?
now the first question I'm going to have is, would you consider him in line of sight of Hannibal? That's a little tough one.
Ooh.
If I can see that.
I know there's at least 1
probably gets
vector in,
blocked.
2 vectors in.
I'm going to say it's
Well, both
definitely
of
one.
these 2 vectors, since these don't block line of sight, I would say yes. Hannibal does, so you get the extra
Well, I need
orange
two,
for
I need
his.
2 vectors on Kozmo.
Oh, because El Deadpoolo is blocking line of sight.
Correct.
Then yeah, I think
So
he is blocked.
yeah. Okay, so
What's his
we're
name anyway?
Senor
Massacre. Okay, lovely.
So okay, are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am. Or at least Kozmo is.
Your defense die.
Here we go. Strong defense. Ooh, strong attack. You got 4. I only have 3, so 1 point in. My 1 point back is blocked by yours, so I'll take 1 damage point, please, for Kozmo.
Okay, so I'm going to give that to you, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to get her switch, which gives her +2 initiative.
Ooh. Very nice for her.
So there's very few characters that can do things with your initiative. Parvati and Murtair are both
Gotcha.
in that club. So that
I think that's it for the round.
I'm going to say that is it.
Okay.
So we're going
for
to go.
score, I believe we each get 1 for somebody in,
No, we do
but I
not.
get more because
No, it's going to be.
it's just all for me?
You outnumber me, so it's going to be 2 for you. If we were tied,
Oh, okay.
it would be 1 each. If you had it all to yourself, it'd be 3.
Gotcha.
So
It's
this
all
was-
to self, that's 3.
So we're going
You
to
get-
both draw a card each, and you're going to draw an additional card because you scored.
Okay, and then we'll choose the order of operation. Let's choose the order of operation.
Okay.
We're going to have let's do it like that.
Okay, so I remain underdog. I'm going to choose the scoring zone to be 4.
Really? I wonder why you chose that. I got a long way to run.
So I would actually prefer to have made it Zone 5, but I think
A little tougher
you
for
would-
me to get to,
Well,
but then
it'd be a
Major
little bit tougher, but you've got Major Lunah there, and I don't think that's
He's
as
not
big a
tied
problem.
up right now as well, so he could just sprint for it.
That is a distinct
Whereas
possibility.
sprinting that way, I got to get through you.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Well then,
so
let's find out who's going to activate first.
Major Senor Massacre is going to go. Okay. Who would you like to go first here?
Now the question is, do I want to have him go for it?
Now remember, he is taunted.
Oh, that's right. So he's going to have to go for Senor Massacre.
Yes.
How many different languages can we mangle together at once? Okay, well, he's just going to step up and chop you in pieces then. 2 to step up, 3 to swing his little blade. Any little additions we want to do to this? I don't think so.
Okay, so Senor Massacre is a little weird in that he gets a green and a black.
Actually, hold on.
Yes.
Actually, no, it won't make a difference in this case, so never mind. He's going to step up and chop you.
Okay.
Choppity chop. I need to get a red, an orange,
Ugh.
a blue, and that's all we will do. Two strikes.
Wow, that was awful.
I didn't even see what you rolled.
It was. I rolled nothing.
Oh.
Literally nothing.
Then 2 points in
No.
on...
What we're going to do is we're going to play one of Hannibal's tactics. Before the critical block or switches stage, we roll any quantity of dice from your roll.
So let's do those over again, yeah.
Yes, please, let's.
It's a shame I don't get to. Well, you still got blocked one of them.
This is true.
So 1 point gets in onto El Deadpoolo. Not enough to trigger any switches, so that's going to be it for Senor. And we're going to switch his taunt over to no taunting.
Correct. Okay.
And I believe that is it for Miyamoto Musashi.
Okay, in which case, Senor Massacre is now going to attack. So he gets. Yes. So unfortunately, since the taunt went away, I don't get the bonus. He
Right.
actually does more damage to a taunted character.
That's good to know.
So, but also this is a 2-point attack, so he can do it twice.
Which is, of course, why you were hoping he would go before Musashi.
Actually, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to taunt you. or at least
Since you don't have
attempt
to move, you might as well.
Right.
He is not taunted.
He is not taunted.
He
The-
disdains your attempt at...
Yes, the dice are not caring for me at the
No,
moment.
that was not a fair dice.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. You got your defense
sorry.
dice. Right?
Defense, and you're attacking Musashi?
Yes, correct.
So a green and a blue, and I don't believe I have any other switches. Oh, I keep forgetting to use the switch when I'm chopping at you.
Oh, that's gracious. You have got to be kidding me.
Okay, so that blocks that.
That actually, it doesn't block it, it removes it.
Oh, okay.
Big difference.
But his switch does allow me to convert that to a star. So I can get a point of damage in on...
Senor Massacre. Very good.
I believe the phrase is nibbled to death by squirrels.
Or ducks. We're going to try again. Because what could be more productive?
He's swinging at me again?
Yes.
Oh, he's looking at a 2-point
1,
swing.
2,
That's
right.
nice. So I will get my defensive dice. A red and a green, blue and green.
That's almost reasonable.
1 point will get in on me.
Okay, but you are also going
Yes.
to be taunted.
I am taunted again?
You are taunted
Okay,
a second
so we're
time.
going to flip that back over.
Right.
And then 1 wound point, please. You have nicked Miyamoto Musashi.
Yes. That is what he's there for.
I believe that's it for first person.
That is.
Second person. This is on round 2. Wild Bill.
Murtair.
Murtair's going to be porting in.
Yes. So who's coming first? I believe it'll be Wild Bill. Your choice?
I think I'm going to have Wild Bill go, because I'm going to, again, try to see if I can finish off El Deadpoolo. Even though he's already done his turn, it'd be nice to get him off the board to free up Kozmo.
Of course. Of course.
So we're going to have Wild Bill, since it's cost 3 to do his shot anyway, he might as well move to get a line of sight. 1, 2, 3 is all he needs to do.
Now make sure you're within past minimum range. He does have
Yes, minimum range of 2, so he
Okay.
is at perfect range here.
That is one of the trick with the ranged characters.
Yes,
is
some
they
of them
often
have like a sniper, that type of thing. She has to stand out at
Yeah.
3.
Whereas someone like Hannibal,
So,
it's got kind of a wimpy range.
Anything else? Anything else? So this plus 1 star. 3 stars. So that I believe
Nice.
cancels that.
Taking
so
that out
1 star
entirely.
canceled by that, no damage.
And
That
you
was
get-
it.
you
Wild
don't get
Bill
your
does
switch.
nothing. No
Okay.
switches, no nothing. Wild Bill has been negated. He has a sad.
He has a sad. I forgot to move Murtair over there, so he's going to come back, although with a minus
big 2.
2 energy, and he's going to come back right over here.
Oh, hi, Murtair.
Because
long time no
it's all.
see.
I mean, it's all equidistant, anyways.
Yeah. It now depends on what you
So
obstacles and
minus
stuff.
2 out of his 5. That's 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put him right there. And that's going to be it for him.
Interesting. Not what I was hoping for, but we'll go with it. Shall we flip to the next person?
Yes, please. Next up,
5. Major Lunah.
Parvati.
Well, we'll have Luna
Now,
go.
Parvati actually is at a 6 initiative.
Oh, because
she's
of her
got the
plus 2 Yasmataz. So you get to
Right.
decide. Would you like to go first, or would you prefer Major Lunah?
So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she can actually, well, actually the first thing I want her to do is to reset Murtair,
Ooh,
which will remove all
remove his
states.
tokens. Gotcha.
I need just 1 success.
Yes.
I get it. Switch, not really relevant in this case.
But the neg 2 thing goes away.
Right.
Nice. Very
So
nice.
so that's 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are about to
Might as
try
well
and heal
blast. Oh, healing El Deadpool.
El Deadpool. No, no
success.
healing for him. And with the remaining 2 points, she's going to move back.
Alrighty then.
And that'll be it for her.
Major Lunah. She's gonna move her 4 to get line of sight on a couple of people. Actually, no, she's gonna
When you're reading your cards, you're literally blocking out your mouth and your face. Try to drop them just a little bit.
Okay. If the
I gotta try to finish off El Deadpoolo. So we're gonna sniper the Deadpool.
Please, by all means.
And just because I really want to make it hit, I'm going to add a blue to it. So she gets a red, an orange, a blue, and a free star. 3 stars in on him. No, 2 stars in on him. Yeah, 1
2
shield.
stars. So that is going to be 4 points of damage. By the way, he's got this amazing card
Oh,
called
no.
Epic Regeneration.
Oh,
Heal
no.
all damage from Senor Massacre.
Oh no!
And it
Does
can, yep, it can only be played now.
After he receives damage, but before he goes to the infirmary. Nice.
So,
Well done.
not really what I wanted, but it worked.
And that does it for the Major. She stares in disbelief down her scope
Of course.
as the hole in his head seals up. Okay, that was it. Let's go for the last
Final
player.
one, Kozmo versus Hannibal, it seems.
Hannibal gets to go.
Okay, so. So this will be kind of an interesting one. So I want to confirm that Musashi is indeed taunted, correct?
Yes, he is currently in a taunted
Okay,
state.
so Hannibal is going to use program strategy, which lets me use any action 2 or less except for move. We're going to use it on Senor Massacre.
To do a pokety poke?
No, it's even better than that. He's got a move that I can't pronounce it. Place yourself adjacent to the target only if they're taunted.
And he is indeed, so you can put yourself somewhere.
Like,
Devoya Cascade!
like here.
Yes, that would certainly work.
So we have that. And we are going to go 1. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we'll stay there for now.
Really?
Just because it gives me some options, it gives me cover. Actually, right there.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
I don't-
Just so you know, you could have used his 4 movement to get him into the goal box. Because now all I need to do is use
Move
his
once.
meteoric charge.
True. To get in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This
And
is
now
true.
it's a tie instead of you having the advantage.
I think I'll be okay with that.
Okay. Well, it's a tie. We each get 1 point.
We do? Now, however, I'm still behind, so I get to keep
You're still the
underdog.
underdog.
So, and we are going to choose zone
Block 5.
So this is the end of round 2, so
Moving
we're going to
to
round
round
3.
three.
Did you draw your card yet?
I have not drawn a card.
Draw a card, please. And another one because you scored.
And we both scored, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I will choose who goes when.
Parvati goes to only +1 initiative.
That's what we're going to try to do.
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready. The first person to go, I have Major Lunah.
Hannibal, I am the underdog.
So you can decide if you would like to go first or not.
Okay.
Come out from behind cover.
You're so cute. No, we're not going to do that, I'm afraid. So what we will do, however, is I'm going to move back 2,
To take the point.
and I'm going to use pre-programmed strategy
Have somebody else do something.
to taunt Major Lunah with
See if
Senor
what's
Massacre.
Senor can do that.
So that's an orange.
She is taunted. If you would hand me a taunting token. Thank you. I have 2 taunted
Correct.
tacticians.
You have 2 taunted characters, basically. So
But that wasn't alliterative.
Okay, that is going to be it for him.
That was Hannibal. Major Lunah is now taunted by Deadpoolo. Fortunately, he was the one I wanted to shoot anyway. So we're going to have her fall back 2, keeping him neatly in range and line of sight. And she's going to proceed to shoot him in the face.
Well, that is what she does, isn't it?
Let's see if there's any little modifiers we need to do to this guy. There is not. shooting you in the face. A red, an orange, and one extra star. That negates that.
Right.
1 star in on the Massacre himself.
Okay, 1 damage in, 1 success.
And because that was negated, I have no switches.
I'll cry for you later.
And that's it for Major Lunah.
Okay, next turn.
No?
No?
Oh, yes, it is. You're right.
Yes, it is.
Wild Bill.
Murtair, who would you like to go first?
I'm going to have Wild Bill go first.
That's fine.
And he's going to do his best to do as Major Lunah failed to do. He's going to spend 2 to bop over and spend 3 to shoot you in the face. A red, 2 oranges, and a free star. This has a much better chance of shooting you in the face.
That is
He
usually
has to
how
get
it
off
works, isn't it?
closer, but we'll take it.
I'm going to play dodge to add a blue. Wow, that was terrible.
So you got 1 shield versus my 4 stars.
So that's 3 damage.
3 damage in. You got that card
3.
again?
I do not have that card again. But let me take a real quick look here.
Now,
I'm going to play Fortune Plays a Badass and re-roll 1 of these.
sure. Ah,
Okay, so that's
so 2 shields versus my 4, only 2 points in.
still that's
Now, I
closer to death than
can,
I'd
since
like.
you didn't do any, since you only did 1 back to me. No, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to spend those 2 shields. I'm just going to deflect your damage. Okay, so I got 2 in on you. I believe that's it for Wild Bill. He needs 3 explos to be able to shoot again. So that's it for Wild Bill.
Okay. Okay, so this actually did mess with my plans a little bit, but you know that's
I was hoping to finish
quite
him
okay.
off. That would have made things better.
Yes, it would have. I actually had 2 options. This ended up being the better of the 2, I think. So,
I'm just concerned that I'm not going to be able to get over there.
so he moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So,
This could be
Murtair,
exciting.
you're gonna love this. So he's gonna spend.
Now, since that used her taunt, didn't it?
Has she gone?
Yeah, she went and she shot him.
Right. So
Didn't
flip it
kill him,
over.
so that used her taunt.
Correct.
See, I was hoping to kill him so he wouldn't have to taunt you. But now I have to taunt
Right.
you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is fantastic. We like that.
Ooh, that's exciting.
That is exciting. This will be even more exciting when you see what I do.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
So now I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, but you know that's not really.
Oh, tie up my snipers?
Fun. I could do it that way. The other way I could do it actually is using his super jump,
Ah, leap in between them.
which right, but now that's only range 1 to 3.
But
no,
you could get over the obstacle. part.
yes, you could.
Gotcha.
So, and you know what? We're gonna.
Which would you like to do?
I think we're gonna go here to tie them both up.
That makes a lot of sense.
So he doesn't get to attack this round.
But now I have
But
both my snipers
you are
are
in
locked down for
You are
next
in an
round.
awkward position.
Sounds
So
good.
that'll be Murtair.
Moving to the next.
Right.
Kozmo.
And Senor Massacre.
Senor Massacre may go first. Or not, if he decides. It is his
Correct.
choice. He's rather impulsive, I've noticed.
He is. He's a little obnoxious. So first off, he heals 1 every round,
Just because he can.
just because he can. So now, what exactly do I want?
You
He's
actually
already
have a lot of
taunted.
choices. I am already taunted, so I'm going after you. But Kozmo's going next.
Yes, yes, he is.
And I don't think your girl can slow him down very much.
Nope. No, she can't. So. And amusingly enough, I actually blocked myself from using his teleport on me.
Oh.
So, but that's okay. We'll be all right with that. So we're just going to take a slash at Musashi there because I can. This will probably not end well for me. Now, is Musashi still taunted?
Yes.
Okay. So your defensive dice, sir.
So this is on Musashi.
Yes.
Musashi's defensive dice is a green and a blue.
Very good.
Nothing.
Wow. That's pretty
I
impressive.
think you're going to chop me into lots of little tiny
1,
pieces.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you have any response
Oh,
to that?
it's too late now. I needed to do it before we rolled. I'm sorry, what was the question?
It's 6 points. Do you want to do a do-over?
No. We're going to keep on playing. We're going to keep
Okay.
on playing. He is utterly chopped to pieces.
Okay. So that's 2.
Get yourself a token. A frag token.
So you get one frag token. I generally don't get a lot of those during the game, and I'm going to draw 1 card for that.
I need a -2 energy for when he comes back in.
So,
That did not help my cause.
so that was 2. Okay, we're also going to play Kiss My Sexy Ass.
I like it.
All of your team members are considered taunted now.
All of them.
All of them.
Right on. By whom?
Well, Senor Massacre, of
Senor
course.
Massacre, okay.
And of course, to that, the only proper response is to 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's blocking that, which admittedly leaves you that still. But
Now, if I was to break engagement, I use the agility roll versus your...
my brawl.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
So, and I do believe that is, that's it for him.
Okay. Kozmo. It's going to be really weird. Watch this. Spending 3 to activate meteoric charge.
Okay.
He is immediately going to be leaving her control zone. So we do the thing. Now, his thing is agility suddenly becomes a red and 2 orange for this roll.
Mm-hmm. I will likely not be able to stop you. Are you leaving me in a puff of smoke?
I'm just leaving you. We'll see if any smoke triggers.
Okay, so Parvati's brawl is merely a blue. Not bad, but not great. So you get it.
And you take 1 strike.
That.
Oh, it doesn't happen
This
on
does
this,
not
okay.
do damage.
So I get away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it for Kozmo.
Okay, and now for our final.
I bleed.
Okay, and it'll be up to Parvati. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're gonna go right here. That is a double move.
Sounds
And
good.
I think that'll be it for her.
And that's it for the round. And you have the advantage.
Okay, so I'm going to get 2 points. I'm at 3, so we're still tied. Now, because we're tied,
Yes.
though, this switches over to
Thank you. I am now the underdog.
Now we are in round 4. I'm going to draw 1. We both draw 1 card. And I'm going to draw an extra card because I
'Cause
scored.
you had the advantage.
And you get a -2 for good old Musashi.
I already got him.
Oh, you already did.
Already
Okay.
got him. And everybody is taunted because nobody had gone yet.
Correct.
Okay, so who's the order we want to do this? Oh, and I need to decide where the point will be.
Yes, you do.
This is tough.
Right. So right now, my personal
I'm actually going to put the point over on 2.
makes sense.
Point is on 2.
Okay. And Parvati's bonus to initiative goes away. So nice when you have it. So nice when you have it. Yeah, this is definitely a tough one for you, primarily because you have to get away from Murtair.
Yeah, there's a lot of little interesting facets about this turn. Okay, I believe we are ready to reveal the first person.
I believe we are.
Kozmo.
Murtair.
And I believe you're not injured.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, we haven't actually started this one yet, so before we begin this one, we're going to do a quick break. And then we will come back with Kozmo's turn.
sounds good.
We'll be back in a moment. He is injured. So we can get as many people as possible.
What's the range on it?
It's only 1, so I'm only going to be able to get those 2.
You have to attack
Even if it breaks free strike type of things.
for basically for taunt. Characters affected by the state can only choose the character that has provoked it as a target for their attacks.
This isn't an attack, though.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, actually, it is. You're right.
Right. So you would need to get away.
What am I gonna have to do then? Well, then I guess I don't have much choice, but I've got to do the getaway. He's gonna move up 1 more and and Hannibal gets to do a getaway strike on him.
Well, actually, it's because
Agility.
there's 2 of them. I get to choose which one does the roll
Even though I'm not leaving her range.
because it's the 2 of them adjacent,
Okay.
and the other one contributes a black die.
Okay.
So this is certainly much better than having to make multiple rolls, though.
In which case, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a meteoric charge.
Okay.
That way I can use the much better agility roll.
Yeah. Well,
1-to-1.
yeah,
There
but
we
I
go.
need shields to stop you.
Well, either way, I step up. That's it.
Okay.
I'm done.
So you moved?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
can-
the only way I could get from here to here, is to move.
Can't you go around like that? Or something? Don't you have? I'm sorry, I'm not clear on how that works.
Well, that's true, I suppose. I could go in that direction. It really doesn't make much difference. I'd like to keep everybody engaged, so I
Right.
don't want to actually move away. I just
Okay,
want to step
fair
up. I
enough.
was hoping to step up and set you on fire, but I can't do that.
Okay, fair enough. So,
So that's it for Kozmo.
okay, Murtair.
Not what he wanted to do at all.
That's
But he is no
usually-
longer taunted because of that.
Okay, so Murtair's in a fun spot right here. Very fun. I like this spot.
Plenty of things he can do.
Well, he's gonna bite, which is his primary attack.
To whom is he biting?
He is going to bite Wild Bill.
Okay,
Little
Wild Bill suddenly, strangely, gets teleported. There, I think, is going to be the best place.
Okay, so my target is now Kozmo.
It's now Kozmo.
You know, I'm okay with that. In
And
order
I'm going to add 3 black to his defensive roll.
I'm going to add Focus, which is a yellow. But here's the fun part, since you're making me do that, what I'm going to do is add 1 success to your attack roll for each extra action point spent to perform this attack.
Ah.
2 more, that's going to give me 1 and
2 more
2.
stars.
Oh, wait, no. No. They do give you these little tokens as placeholders,
Okay.
basically.
This negates that.
Nice.
This blocks 1. And I got no other shield, so 2 points in.
Plus these.
To 4 points in.
So 4 points. I have 2, let's see, 2 switches.
4
So
points
neg-
kills Kozmo.
Yeah, negates defense if you're adjacent. So that's 1, 2,
Either
3,
way, it
4,
kills
5.
Kozmo.
Yeah. So that's a
Kozmo
frag token for me. That's an extra card for
comes
me.
down over here.
And because I spent those points,
Energy.
that is going to be it for Murtair.
Alrighty then. End of the first person.
End of the first round.
Second person. Wasn't the guy he wanted to kill, but he got his kill.
Right.
Wild Bill.
Hannibal. So,
Now, Wild Bill. That blocks line of sight, so I can't do that. It's the blocking line of sight that becomes an issue here. Okay. He's going to use Ace of Hearts. That lets me look through the discard for a tactic and put it into my hand. He's then going to do a move. And because he's taunted, he's going to be shooting at him.
he is taunted by Senor Massacre.
Oh, Senor Massacre. So he's going to move to here and shoot Senor Massacre. Senor Massacre.
So Senor Massacre is a black and a red.
This plus
Green,
1
rather.
free star.
I'm going to add a focus because I can.
It bounces. No damage.
Okay. And because I got switches, we're going to reapply that taunt. It'll be, I am freshening my
Right.
snapper, as it were.
So after he loses it, it comes back.
Correct.
Okie doke. That'll be it for Wild Bill.
Okay, so first off, I'm going to do us both a favor, actually. I'm going to play Stick to the Plan. Search your deck for a tactic and put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck. Each player draws one tactic.
I will draw my tactic.
Okay. I'm going to shuffle. Would you cut that, sir? Thank you. I'm going to draw a tactic. I am going to play code Timeout. Shuffle your discard pile into your deck, then remove this card from the game instead of discarding it. I really should have, had I been thinking, I would have reversed the order of that, but such is life.
Such is life.
Such is life. If you would cut, sir? I don't know what that means, but
Taps, it means I take the cards as they are.
okay.
There is no cut.
And we're going to play Catch Your Breath, draw 2 tactics. So,
I don't even need to play this one.
yes, well, that's the plan. Wait, did I say that aloud? Oh, dear. So,
And then
So-
Hannibal does his thing.
yep, so Hannibal, being the kind of good fellow that he is, you're still taunted, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You
So-
re-taunted him.
Yes, I have. So we are going to go ahead and use pre-programmed strategy. And on Senor Massacre, who's going to do his cute little teleport between 1, 2, 3. So he's there. That's 2 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gives them a better view of things. And I reckon that's going to be it.
That is the end of that go.
Yes, it is.
Next person, Musashi.
And Parvati. So Parvati is only at initiative 4.
So he is at -2 energy, so he's only
Correct.
got 3 energy.
Correct.
So he's going to hit the table over here. He is then going to gain
3 movements.
3 movement points, putting his total movement up to 8. And then going to draw 2 tactics. He's going to catch his breath as well. Then he's going to move his 8.
3, 4, 5, 6. Very good.
And that is it for him. That was Musashi.
Okay.
Paradiddle.
1, 2, 3, 4. We come around here.
Don't come around here no more.
So- And she, charming lady that she is, I really do like her. So she has line of sight on Wild Bill, so does he. So,
Wild Bill is an open target.
yes, so Wild Bill's going to give, Hannibal's going to give her an extra orange. And so we're going to go ahead and do the twin submachine guns.
Hold on.
Please, by all means.
We're gonna do it this way. He's gonna use his thing to roll offensive dice for the defensive roll. And I'm
Okay.
gonna add another orange to it to see if I can take you with me.
Okay. Well, let's not get those
Yowza,
confused.
I think I'm gonna take you with me.
So that's 2 points of damage to Wild Bill. Is he already wounded? I don't believe he is.
I got shields.
Correct. Okay, so how
I
much
think it
dam-
looks more like 3 points of damage to Parvati.
I would have to agree. That's a little disconcerting.
She takes a shot at Wild Bill, who spins around and guns her down.
Which is, I mean, honestly, the perfect use for that. Anyways.
That's what Wild Bill does.
Okay, that wasn't very smart of me, was it? Ooh.
I
So,
get a frag token, please.
Yes, you do.
Unexpected, but I'll take it.
Okay, so don't forget to draw a card from that.
Alrighty then.
Okay, well, that's that. And
That
now
was
for
it
the
for that
last,
go. For the last person, it's Major.
it is,
Since I am
Yep.
underdog and
Correct.
they're the same, I will go. And do I want to go first? I might as well.
now, are you still taunted?
She is, so I'm going to see what I can do about
Don't forget
that.
to flip over the taunt on Wild Bill.
That's right, because he has finished
Oh, no,
the
it was
taunting. And he goes down to one.
reapplied. I'm sorry, it was
Oh, that's right.
reapplied.
You're right.
Sorry.
She can get a shot off. Now, can you shoot while you're engaged? Is there any reason why I can't just shoot El Deadpoolo from here?
You can, but you'll need something to make up for the fact you don't have line of sight, which
Like this.
snake bite. Ah, ricochet.
Ricochet.
Yes, that should work.
I'm just going to stand here and shoot you.
No, by all means. So now that being said, when I defend, I do not, none of my successes count against
Exactly.
you.
So this is plus 1 free star.
So I'm going to add one for take aim. Oh, that's awful.
You count 1 damage in on you.
Okay, that's 1 in on Senor Massacre. Use it. Oh, he's low again.
I'm
Anything
then
else?
going to use the other 2 points for suppressive fire.
One of my favorite things in the game, actually.
That's
Now, who are you going to use it on?
orange and a yellow. Now, since it's not an attack, I don't have to use it on El Deadpoolo.
Yeah, but what's the range?
Range is 3 to 8, so he is still the viable target.
But no, he's not.
No.
You don't have line of sight now.
Only
Use
for that
ricochet,
attack.
Correct.
Okay.
That would be quite nice, wouldn't it?
In which case, she could try to get away.
You could.
I'm actually gonna.
You gonna try?
I've only got 1 orange for agility,
Mm-hmm.
but I might as well. I think I'm gonna.
You don't get away, I'm afraid.
Now, because that was a critical, even re-rolling my guy's not going to help, right?
Correct. Well, yeah, because it removes the die. Or just change which die
Right.
it applies to.
And so I got 1 die. There's no
Right.
point. Okay. Well, that's it for the major.
I'm going to say Murtair, it's interesting because he only gets 1 exclamation point for him trying to get away,
Yeah.
which actually practically means he can't.
He likes to stay where he is, or he can use his leap, I believe.
Yes, he has to actually displace.
But I believe it's now what's his name?
Murtair. No, Senor Massacre, you're right. Okay. So first off, he's going to heal for 1, because that's
'Cause
just
I
what
can't
he
stop that.
does. Correct. And now, let's see. This is going to be interesting, actually. So I've pretty much given that up to you. So really what I have to do now is think about next round.
Can you finish off Wild Bill and put 2 of my guys in the infirmary?
Well, the trick is chances are you will use gunfighter as your defense,
Yes.
almost certainly. So maybe I don't want to. I don't know. So you were taunted. One, two, three. So we're going to go right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Actually, I think I'll keep him right there. I am going to taunt you a second time. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. So,
He's still going to be taunted for next go.
well, yeah. So, okay, I do believe that's it. You're going to get 3 victory points this turn. my
I have
friend.
it uncontested.
You have it uncontested, which what I was trying to do, but I messed up. So, good for you. No, wait, you outfought me. Sorry. So we got that.
dice
I'm
will
going to
out.
draw 1 card. You're going to draw 2. This
I
is
scored.
round 5. This is the one that wins.
This
it.
is the final round. I've got 1 guy coming out of the infirmary.
And how many frags do you have?
I have 2. We each have 2.
Okay, now this is going to be interesting because we
Yeah.
could end up being tied.
So let's see how this goes. I believe
So
you get to
the-
choose which
yes.
spot you're going to put it in.
So I'm going to say we are going to put it back at 5. Just because that does seem the most appropriate for me. Okay.
Which
Ladies and gentlemen, our sound engineer is asleep, so
Which-
he's awake again, sorry.
which one is the goal?
We're going to be going back to 5.
Back to 5.
It wasn't snoring this time.
He works hard, though.
For the money?
He works to better treat him right. So just-
Okay, we're going to do it like that and see what happens.
somehow that sounds more wrong in my head. So,
Okay.
okay, are we ready?
Actually, I'm going to cower it out. Yes, now I'm ready.
Okay, let's go for it. Number 1,
Kozmo.
Murtair. So Kozmo's going to come back with a -2 energy on him. Now, obviously, 6 or 4 would probably be the ideal for him.
Yep. So he's at 3 energy left. So he's going to come in here. He's going to use 2 energy to move on up. And 1 energy to drop a smoke.
I have absolutely no idea what you're thinking except blocking line of sight.
That's part of
So
it.
could he not do the meteoric over here?
No, because he only has 2 energy. So if he uses 3 for the meteoric, he doesn't have the 2 to actually move.
Ah, okay.
He needs
Excellent.
full energy to do that. So 1 of these comes off.
Okay.
And it's over to Murtair. Murtair.
Okay, so
Murtair.
does Wild Bill have any injury
Wild Bill is not injured yet.
yet?
He is
Okay.
taunted though.
Okay, well, we'll leave that as it is then. Murtair is once again going to bite and nibble.
Going after poor what's her name.
I don't think there's anything poor about her, personally. What do I know? 1, 2, and we're also going to jack this up because I probably need to actually. So his remaining 2 energy he'll put into the bites. So he'll start off with 2 successes automatically.
Yep, and I'm just trying to make sure I got anything I need to do here.
It is a tough one.
Let's do it like this. I'm going to add an orange to this defensive roll. And her defensive roll is a green, a blue, and now an orange. Anything else I can do with this? I don't think there's anything else I can do with it. Okay. I got 2 shields. You got 4 stars. Yowza. Okay, so I'll take 2 points of damage, please.
Plus that?
4 points of damage, please. I believe you have just killed poor Luna. Yes, you have just killed poor Luna.
I don't think there's anything poor about her. She's a scary, scary woman. Okay, so that's going to be that.
But she
One
hadn't
fracture.
gone yet, so that's
Yes.
me losing an entire go this go.
Right. Okay, and that'll be it for Murtair.
That
Next.
did not go very well at all.
Okay.
Next
Flip
is
over.
Musashi.
Senor Massacre. So Musashi will go first.
He's too far back to be able to do anything with anybody. He's too far back. 1, 2. So he's just going to do a double run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all he can do. That then goes away at the end of the turn. Ah, and I forgot to do that. Oh well.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do with Senor Massacre. First off, he's going to regenerate 1 health because he's a drug.
Because he can do that.
So I guess the question is can he actually have, does he have line of sight on Kozmo? There's a smoke right here.
Because these two are completely unobstructed by the smoke.
Okay, so the first thing he's going to do actually is to take aim out of yellow. And is it a yellow? Oh, sorry, that's an orange. 2 oranges.
Okay.
Use 2 oranges to try and taunt Kozmo.
Interesting.
It'll make sense in a moment.
No. Unless you want to do that action again.
Let's.
We'll see if someone else wants. Almost there.
I really don't have much choice. I'm going to have to try doing that again.
You're taunting Kozmo. He is taunted.
He is taunted, so place a taunt on him. Okay.
Kozmo is taunt. He has taunt.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do actually is do a teleport. So place yourself adjacent to target, only if they're taunted.
Boing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 1, 2. Right.
A double taunt on me.
Right, I can't move, but then again, neither can you. So unfortunately, that looks like it's gonna have to be it for now. So, shucks. Okay, are we ready for the next turn?
That's it.
Okay.
All right. Person 3. The late Luna.
Hannibal.
Unfortunately, if those were different order, I might have had a chance.
Right. So,
All right, Hannibal, what you got?
is, first off, he's going to use pre-programmed strategy to have Massacre attack Kozmo. So that's going to be a red, that's going to be an orange, that's going to be a yellow. There's line of sight, which gets me another orange. Do you have anything to add to that, sir?
I do not believe so.
Okay, so Senor Massacre is going to try to attack Kozmo. Defense roll, please.
Cosmo's defense roll
Pretty
is going to be a
decent.
blue, a green, and a yellow.
Yes, that's
Now, hold on.
Can I add anything?
We'll see.
I do apologize, and actually one more orange because you're taunted.
Oh, jeepers.
I've maxed out on oranges.
I'm going to re-roll this one. Yes!
Okay, so I'm going to use these 2 to negate one of your shields, one of your blocks. That's per his switch.
Okay, so 2 stars will get in on him.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you're blocking one of my shields. So I'm
Right.
blocking 2. And you're taking 1 point.
So Senor Massacre's taking a point.
I'm
That's
taking 2
okay.
points.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do my switch.
Which lets you.
Place a smoke token. Within 3.
That works. Not quite what I was hoping to happen. I was actually hoping to take you out in one shot.
That's kind of what I figured.
Okay, now Hannibal is going to try moving. So he
I get to do my smack-and-z, the brawl on
gets
you.
an orange. I'm going to play dodge to give him a blue.
My brawl is, I believe, a black and a green. Let me see if there's anything. I'm looking for shields.
Correct. I'm looking for successor.
The energy to then shoot him.
So I'm not actually sure here. So one of the things I do like about Corvus Belli is they actually have not only a list maker and that sort of thing on for their different games, but they also have wikis.
Wild Bill is done.
So
He didn't have any way to get a line of sight, so he ran to get line of sight on you. And now he has line of sight on you, but he just doesn't have the energy to shoot.
Okay, so we're looking at the errata for Taunted. The target affected by the state cannot perform attacks against another target that is not the character. Okay.
I'm not.
Da-da. So we can go back to that.
I think that was a legal move.
We'll find out.
I hope so.
Taunted. So far as I can tell, it is. Which is probably not ideal for me, but such is life.
That's it for Wild Bill. Parvati.
Okay, so Parvati is going to come in right here. I'm going to play Reset 2.0, remove all states from a single character in the hexadome.
No.
Excellent.
Gotta keep those -2 energies.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She only moves 5. She would not be able to get there. So truthfully, in this case, then my only choice is, well, frankly, at this point,
I think I got you.
you got me. So do we,
So she has, that's the end of round 5, unless there's
Right.
something she would like to do.
if I kill you, it
You
doesn't
can kill
change-
me off of it, but you
doesn't-
wouldn't gain the
It
points.
doesn't affect it.
But it would gain you another frag token, which gives you the moral victory.
No, there's nothing moral about that. So that
I don't know, I think the person
that-
with the most frags gets the moral victory, if not the actual victory.
Well, how many frags do you have?
I only have 2.
Well, I still have it because I got 3.
Exactly. So you get the moral victory.
Sure. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
That was a very good round. Because this went quick and smooth, there's a good chance we may do a second game. We'll also look around to see if there are other players who would like to step in. But this is a victory for BanzaiZAP. But there was some really brutal maneuvering. You got the most frags. That was a fun round. I like Kozmo, but he's tricky to keep alive. He likes to jump into the fight, but he's going to be tricky to keep alive. I'll have to study him a little more.
This actually went surprisingly well for me. I haven't actually used this particular setup before.
That was good. And you were quite aggressive, too. It was good to see you were got the most frags.
Yeah, Murtair is really geared for that.
Yes, I can tell.
So I try to use him. And like Hannibal, he can do offense.
Right.
But in my
Hannibal's great because if you've got somebody in the scrum, you can give them more.
Yeah,
more
I
stuff
feel
to
that
do.
using his ability to use someone else's ability that turn is really a better use of his energy.
Especially if you've got somebody with a 2-point attack. With some of the others who,
Right.
with a 3-point attack, they can't take advantage of you
Right.
as well.
But
Okay.
okay,
Well,
so
thank you very much for this round. We're going to take a quick break and then see who's going to be around for round 2. Thank you very much.